Hawaii's Big Island is definitely a place for adventure. The summit drive to Mauna Kea is a must-do, but be sure to bring cold weather clothing for your visit. Volcanoes National Park is another popular stop on Hawaii, and the Park Service does a great job of updating information on eruptions and lava flows for Kilauea. And if seeing these majestic humpback whales right off the coast is on your list, November through May is when they migrate here to give birth and breed. While on the Big Island, we stayed at King Kamehameha's Kona Beach Hotel in the heart of the historic fishing village of Kona, Kailua. The rooms were decorated with a cool island flair and very comfortable. The hotel stands on the grounds where King Kamehameha the Great once lived and features its own secluded beach with excellent snorkeling just steps away. Visit KonaBeachHotel.com for more information.
Well, we had a great time exploring the Big Island of Hawaii. You know, they call it the Big Island for a reason. There's huge distances around this island, but because it's so big, much of this island is raw, and it's really easy to get out there and discover places away from the resorts and find your own little piece of paradise.
I'm outside and on the trails every single day. And I need equipment that blends seamlessly with my day-to-day life and I don't have to think about it. When I'm deep in the backcountry, I look for the added safety my gear can provide. The Recco woven band for my Fitbit is a great addition to my kit. Avalanche risk is something that I take very seriously. The more search and rescue reflectors I have on me amplifies my safety and allows me to be more searchable in an emergency. Recco technology is lightweight, requires no power, and allows me to focus more on what I love to do. The Recco woven band for Fitbit.
Justin and I are leaving everything behind.
I quit my job, hanging about my friends here.
It's a big, big risk. Gonna travel the world for a year.
Get your brake service at North Conway Midas in the month of July, and North Conway Midas will donate 10% of proceeds to Jen's Friends Cancer Foundation. Thankful for the overwhelming community support they received during Kelly's recent battle with breast cancer, owners Ron and Kelly Monroe are returning the favor. During the Break for Breast campaign at North Conway Midas, get great brake work and support a great cause. North Conway Midas is donating 10% to Jen's Friends, who supports those battling cancer in the Mount Washington Valley.
"25 grams of protein and 0 sugar, Muscle Milk helps build muscles. But not the muscle that keeps pushing you day after day. Sure, Muscle Milk helps build muscle, but it takes heart to build strength."
Great programming from Outside Television resumes at 9:30 this morning. But right now, stay tuned for White Mountains Today, live from North Conway.
Good morning and welcome to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. It is a Sunday, June 28th, and just a little after 7:30 in the morning, and a beautiful morning outside today. Rob Clark here with you on the Sunday morning. Thanks so much for joining us here on White Mountains Today. Today, it is a Sunday, as I said, and the second day of the weekend. And of course, there's plenty of things to do here in the Mount Washington Valley and in the White Mountains. And we're going to talk about that today. We're going to let you know what is happening around the area. Plus, we've got some great other things going on, too, besides some watch and wind and weather and stuff like that. On today's show, we're going to chat with Brendan from Badger Realty, talking about buying a new home versus new construction, or buying a home versus new construction. So we'll talk about that with Brendan today. Also, we're going to get an update from Jen Anzaldi on the Valley Originals and what the Valley Originals are up to this summer. And they're up to quite a bit already. Plus, also find out about Cranmore. Becca DeShanes will be chatting about Cranmore Mountain and their new mountain bike park. I don't know if there's an official name for the mountain bike park, but what I'm calling it the mountain bike park. And actually, I drove by there yesterday, and I could see people riding around up there on the mountain bike park. So that looks like a great thing and a great addition to the valley. So we'll chat with Becca about that. We got a few Watch and Win prizes to give away today. We have the Woodstock Inn Station and Brewery. We have a gift card from them. Plus, we have this fabulous Icebreaker Cool Light shirt. It's a women's small, so if you're planning ahead for that, we'll give that away a little bit later. Where'd Rob go? So we'll give that away a little bit later on today too, and I may even find an iron. I didn't realize I would look quite so wrinkled. How's that? Is that better? Was that good? Okay. All right, so let's check out the weather forecast, and there may be something in that weather forecast that is a good thing. So let's see what that is as we slide over to our weather forecast this morning. And beautiful shot of Conway this morning, and there's Hans's and my birch tree right there in the middle. And then, is that a person in the very bottom in the white? Is that a person? Oh, it's a flag. Okay. Near Hans's and my birch tree. So the birch tree points straight up and lets you know where Mount Washington is. If you can't find Mount Washington, just follow the birch tree up. And there is Mount Washington. So a neat shot. Still with some snow on top of Mount Washington there this morning. So very, look at that. You know, I like, it's the layers that you can see. Like, you know, it's just so far away. Oh, there we go. So there is the United States. The sun is rising across the United States. And definitely a lot of clouds that are going on. There's a big swath of them off to our right. I don't know what. Is that how you want to we didn't see any of those before. So very cool. And then here's our local weather precipitation map, and you can see a whole bunch of stuff down there in the. Would that be the mid-central states? It's not the middle Midwest. Huh. It's not the mid-Atlantic states.
You could see a whole bunch of things. You could see
the Ohio Valley,
New England. Yeah, you've got the Ohio Valley, Midwestern states, the North Atlantic, the Mid-Atlantic states, also the West Mid-Atlantic states, North Central Eastern states, and West Northern Plains.
You're just making it up.
I'm just
making it up. Let's tell them what the weather forecast is instead of listening to Chris.
That's your job.
Making up stuff there. So here's what we have going on for today. Today looks like it's going to be, there's a 30% chance of showers after 2 p.m., patchy fog before 7 a.m., otherwise mostly sunny with a high near 88. Calm winds becoming southeast around 5 in the afternoon, and precipitation amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch possible. Yeah. What are we going to do, Chris? We're going to play the weather game, weather game, weather game. We're going to play the weather game.
So we're working on some stuff right here, Rob. Apparently stuff that we thought happened didn't happen.
Because that was yesterday, wasn't it?
Maybe you can just talk about the weather.
Why don't I do that?
And I'm going to go find some graphics.
All right. I will talk about the weather. So today...
Give the forecast verbally.
Okay. So today, partly sunny with isolated showers this morning, then widespread showers and scattered thunderstorms this afternoon. Some thunderstorms may produce gusty winds and small hail this afternoon. Highs in the upper 70s, light and variable winds. Chance of rain, they're saying 100% for today. There, I know people are saying, but rain, but oh boy, do we need the rain. I tell you, it's a crispy lawn this summer. It was so good 2 weeks ago. The lawn was just fabulous. And then tonight, cloudy, widespread showers and scattered thunderstorms in the evening, then scattered showers after midnight. And then on Monday, cloudy, more scattered showers in the morning, then more widespread showers in the afternoon. Chance of rain 90% on Monday. And then Tuesday, showers likely, 70% chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon, highs in the upper 60s. So if this forecast holds true, where we have been having lots of sun, we're going to have a lot of rain. So, but that's a good thing, because then you're getting into to Wednesday, just a chance of showers, then some in the afternoon. But then Thursday, Friday, sunny. So there we go. We'll look for that. But I'm going to give it the rain. I'm going to give it the rain call, the rain dance. So, if I had crops, but I don't have any crops. So I got one. All righty, and so there you go. So there's our weather forecast. As I said, pretty much there'll be rain throughout the week, but there's also it's not going to be rainy all day. It's going to be, rainy in the morning, then rainy in the afternoon with some dry pockets in the middle. But then Thursday, the sun's going to be coming back to visit. All righty, so speaking of coming back to visit, why don't we go away, and we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
A Valley original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants, or browse restaurants right now at theValleyOriginals.com.
Devin, did you know Geico is now offering an extra 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies?
Okay.
That's 15% on top of what Geico could already save you. So what are you waiting for? DJ Khaled to be your motivational coach?
Yo, Devin, remember to brush in a circle motion. Thank you, DJ Khaled. Tiny circles, Devin. Do another one. Another one. Is this good? Put in that word, Devin. Don't give up.
Geico. Save an extra 15% when you switch by October 7th.
In life, if you're doing something that both excites you and scares you, you're probably doing the right thing. Right now, the winds are pushing me further away from home to more distant shores, just over the horizon. A whole new world has opened up to me.
Oh, we love our new home. Neighborhood's great.
Amazing school district. The HOA has been very involved.
These shrubs aren't board approved. You need to break down your cardboard.
Thank you.
Violation. Violation.
I see you've met Cynthia.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
And does help us save a bunch of money.
2 inches over regulation.
Thanks, Cynthia.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Welcome to Woodstock Inn Brewery, an 11-time Best of New Hampshire winner. It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay. Enjoy the cozy yet adventurous menu of our top-rated restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and seasonal outdoor dining options, a garden patio, the Dam Bar made from real beaver-felled logs, live music, entertainment, and more. Brewery tours are offered daily. Sample our classics like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000 Footer IPA, and Red Rack Ale. Or try our newest beers like Moody Brew or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale, most of which are available for purchase in our gift shop or on tap. With 40 unique rooms and suites and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for weddings, events, and your family's next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockinNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on this fine Sunday morning. Hey, you know what? Across the street from us, well, kind of catty corner, and I remember when I heard that term as a kid. What does that even mean, catty corner? Is Zeb's General Store. So I would love to show you a picture of Zeb's General Store, but it's going to be a mystery today. But I want to talk about Zeb's General Store because Zeb's General Store is an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. And you can shop there right now, or you can shop online at Zebs.com. So both those things. There we go. That's what it's like inside Zeb's. And go in, say hi to the bear, do some great shopping that they have there. And they've rearranged some stuff in there for the current times. And made it so you kind of walk around in a different pattern. But still, all the great things are available right there at Zeb's. And like I said, you can also go to Zebs.com to shop online. So, all right, let's take a look at some events that are going on around and about. And there are quite a few things that are starting to happen around here. One of them is Cranmore Mountain Resort. Cranmore Mountain Resort has opened summer operations. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the resort will reopen for summer with modified operations that include the scenic chairlift, mountain adventure park rides, outdoor dining on Zip's deck, and new for 2020, the Cranmore Mountain Bike Park. Cranmore's new beginner-friendly lift service mountain bike park will feature 5 miles of beginner to advanced flow trails off Cranmore South Quad, in addition to a skills park at the base of the mountain. The Mountain Adventure Park, the Mountain Coaster, Soaring Eagle Zip Line and Giant Swing, and Scenic Chairlift, which includes the chairlifts, Summit Hiking, and the Summit Meister Hut featuring Tuckerman's Craft Beer and Gifford Ice Cream, will be offered as 2 separate experiences, available in 2-hour time block tickets. Cranmore will be open daily from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. from June 27th, that's yesterday, through Labor Day, and then weekends only through Columbus Day. And we're excited to hop on the wagon and welcome back Storyland. That's right, Storyland announced this week that they will open to the public on July 22nd, and they want you to know that the health and safety of the guests and team members is their top priority. A variety of precautions have been implemented, including temperature readings for every guest upon entry, increased hand sanitizer stations, and requiring guests and park personnel to wear masks. Those who have a high temperature, display symptoms, or refuse to follow certain protocols will be denied entry. Registrations are now mandatory and can be done on their website at storyland.com, or you can give them a call at 603-383-4168. And there's exciting news over the Theater in the Wood, the Believe in Books Literacy Foundation, as despite initial concerns, the summer concert series is on for the year of 2020. With the state of New Hampshire allowing performing arts venues to reopen, Theater in the Wood's second annual summer concert series presented by Moat Mountain Brewing Company is set to kick off with a bang. Their ticket capacity will be somewhat restricted because of CDC guidelines, so getting tickets would be very important to try to get them early. The Sunset Concert Series will be a great summer entertainment, especially this year. And we have some good news for golf fans as registration is open for the 40th annual Memorial Hospital Open Golf Tournament. This year's proceeds will support a critical need at the hospital and the Mount Washington Valley. Memorial Hospital's new medical assistant program in partnership with the White Mountains Community College. They'll have staggered tee times for golfers and other socially distant protocols for participants to follow. For more information, including how to download your registration form, you can go to Memorial's parent website, which is mainhealth.org. And next weekend at Settlers Green Outlet Village, if you've been missing the shopping experience, well, treat yourself at their 4th of July celebration. Shop some of the biggest sales of the year. Many stores are at 50% off or better during the 4th of July holiday. Added festivities include live music from the Riley Parkhurst Project and special giveaways on Saturday, July 4th on the Green by the newly opened Cheese Louise and Trails End Ice Cream food kiosks. For more info, head over to settlersgreen.com. And to get more information on these and other events, go to our website, whitemountains.tv. Always things to find out there. Plus a chance to win prizes, too, at times. So, alrighty, we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today. Hey, Chris.
Check out White Mountains TV's North Conway Village live cam any time of day to see a live video feed of North Conway Village. See live conditions, traffic, Mount Washington Valley weather forecast and alerts all in one spot. Go to the website whitemountains.tv and click on live cam. The North Conway Village live cam is presented by Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England.
Find adventure at every turn when you take a scenic drive or guided tour on the legendary Mount Washington Auto Road. Due to its remarkable location, weather, and history, the Mount Washington Auto Road is unlike any other driving experience in the eastern United States. As you climb to the highest peak in the Northeast, you'll pass through 4 distinct climate zones and have the opportunity to stop along the way to explore trails and discover scenic vistas. The summit of Mount Washington looms at 6,288 feet and is world famous for its ever-changing weather extremes and stunning panoramic views that can stretch all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. While you're on top, visit the historic summit buildings and learn more about the mountain at the Mount Washington Observatory's interactive Extreme Mount Washington Museum. The Mount Washington Auto Road. Elevate your adventure.
Conway Scenic Railroad's summer season begins Saturday, June 20th, operating daily with trains to Conway boarding 9:30 a.m. and 3 p.m., and trains to Bartlett boarding 12:30 p.m. The Mountaineer train to Crawford Notch resumes operation June 27th, with Tuesday and Saturday trips boarding 11:30 a.m. All trains have social distancing measures in place. Boarding is 1/2 hour prior to departure.
And welcome back again to White Mountains Today here on this fine Sunday morning. You know what I feel like doing? I feel like taking a look around the White Mountains. That's right. So let's take a look around the White Mountains, presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane. Excuse me. They have been serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. And there's our great shot of Conway this morning. And as you can see there, a little bit of haze off in the distance, about 70 degrees in Conway at this point in the morning. The temperatures are pretty steadily rising, I guess is the best way to describe it. Well, it's the only way to describe it. So that is what happened. Up on the observatory deck, they are at 57 degrees up there on the summit of Mount Washington. A neat shot, as you can see it right there. And that's it. And then North Conway is right now at 67 degrees. So it's kind of funny, that photo, if you look at it, just because of the look, it looks like there's a door to nowhere because of that little shed. Mm-hmm. It looks like it's just a door. That's how you get out on the deck. You go out a door, even though the door's outside. Very strange. Alrighty, so taking a look at what the forecast looks like for us. Today, partly sunny, isolated showers this morning, then widespread showers and scattered thunderstorms this afternoon. And some of those thunderstorms may produce gusty winds and small hail, so be aware of that. Highs will reach into the upper 70s today. Chance of rain near 100%. And then tonight, continuing with cloudy and some more widespread showers and scattered thunderstorms in the evening, lows in the lower 60s. On Monday, cloudy, scattered showers in the morning, then widespread showers in the afternoon, highs around 70. Tuesday, showers likely, chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon, highs in the upper 60s on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, still some showers, but then clearing up once we hit Thursday of this week. So there you go. And so some of the things that we've been talking about, some of the things that you can do, we include in our event report. And we have another page of it. So if you and your family are looking at some good old natural fun, the Mountain Conservation Center will be hosting the summer-long Family Summer Days. Each themed Tuesday features a different aspect of nature, and families or prearranged groups are welcome to sign up for just one session or enjoy the whole series. Each Tuesday features 2 different time slots, one starting at 9 a.m., the next at 10:30, each with 3 stations. To maintain social distancing guidelines, each family or prearranged group will start at a different station and rotate to visit all 3. This Tuesday, June 30th theme is Curious Critter Safari. For more information, check out the full release on whitemountains.tv. And the Kona Summer Mountain Bike Series at Great Glen Trails will be going on as planned this summer. The annual bike racing series runs for 8 weeks, Tuesdays, July 7th through August 25th, with some standard social distancing protocols at the start and finishing area. There will be just as much fun as it has been in past years, and the series is set up with both families and avid mountain bikers in mind. Sporting 3 courses to choose from to suit your ability and fitness level. There's a long course, which is 5.3 miles, a short course, 3.9 miles, and a mini course that's perfect for the kiddos. It's 1.2 miles. Racers are able to take their lap anytime between 3:30 p.m. and 7 p.m. and can choose to ride all 8 weeks or just for a single race. Go to greatglentrails.com for more information. And this summer marks the Mount Washington Observatory's 20th annual Seek the Peak event. Typically a hiking event and festival, Seek the Peak will be virtual this year, culminating on July 17th and 18th. The event will be a collective of shared hikes online from across the nation and shared with an epic prayer flag hung at the observatory. Each hiker is asked to raise a minimum of $300 as part of their participation, and in turn you're awarded with an exclusive Seek the Peak backpack, a 20th anniversary Seek the Peak tee, and enter to win other great prizes. Register or donate at seekthepeak.org. Prayer flag. It's hard to say. All right, why don't we give away the first prize? We're not going to give it away yet. It's a preview. But we're going to give away this really cool Icebreaker Cool Light shirt. And it's kind of ventilated. It is a women's small, right here. And very cool color. And it will, let's see, it says Cool Light. Combines merino wool with Tencel and providing extreme natural comfort, breathability, and next to skin softness. So we're giving that away. As I said, a women's small, and so that is going to be our first prize. So we're just going to preview it right now, so don't call yet. So this will be your question. How old, on average, are black bear cubs when they depart from their mothers? 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 18 months, 28 years if you're my kid. But anyway, we're going to ask that question in a little while. So there you go. Also coming up, Badger Realty, we're going to talk about buying a home versus new construction and weighing both sides of that. Also, we've got our Watch and Win, and we have our observatory report when we return.
You'll discover the magnificent setting of Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Bring your own bike or rent one. Walk or hike on our scenic trail system with amazing views of the Presidential Mountain Range. Enjoy a guided kayak trip along the scenic lakes and rivers of northern New Hampshire with opportunities for wildlife viewing. Relax with breakfast or lunch at the Glenview Cafe and shop for the latest tax-free clothing, outdoor gear, and gifts at Great Glen Outfitters. Visit Great Glen Trails, Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire.
No matter where you are in the Mount Washington Valley, Lakes region, or White Mountains, Hospitality Maps are there to guide you. Hospitality Maps are convenient, free, and full of the area's best tourist destinations. There's one for food, another for shopping, even maps for adventure, golf, and North Conway Village. Inside, find dozens of coupons for great savings and, of course, easy-to-follow maps to help you find your way around. Can't wait? Get everything online at hospitalitymaps.com. NorthConwayMaps.com or NorthConwayCoupons.com.
No matter what the season, you rely on your home for comfort. That's why people in the White Mountains rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They've been here for 3 generations, family-owned and locally operated. And they're the White Mountains energy experts. with Maytag appliances, Weber grills, and System 2000 for efficient heat and nearly endless hot water. Rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They're always there for you.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Head to Deacon Street in North Conway Village for this thick cut of tender pork, char-grilled and finished with a sweet bourbon glaze, paired with a Templeton rye, or fresh salmon blackened in a cast-iron skillet, paired with a French martini. For dessert, a chocolate bag paired with a Maker's Mark Manhattan. Full menu at deaconst.com. Head to McGrath's Tavern Irish Pub and Restaurant for their made-from-scratch chicken cordon bleu. It's a tender breast of chicken stuffed with ham and Swiss cheese, coated in panko breadcrumbs, and topped with a Dijon cream sauce. Located on Route 16302 in North Conway. Stop by Almost There Sports Tavern and Restaurant in Albany for their famous chicken wings, barbecue steak tips, or the Grand Slam Burger, a half pound of Angus beef loaded with toppings, and a side of thin-cut homemade onion rings. Wash it down with a Tuckerman Pale Ale brewed just up the road. The talented staff at Margarita Grill in Glen takes amazing fresh and local ingredients and turns them into these mouth-watering fajitas. Sizzling sauteed onions and peppers, fajita sauce, jack cheese, garden greens, and fire-roasted tomato salsa, wrapped in flour tortillas. Full menu at margaritagrilLNH.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today. You know, we saw a preview a little bit earlier, about the Woodstock Inn. It's in the White Mountains. That's why I started to say that, Woodstock Inn. Let's go a little bit more in depth and find out more about the Woodstock Inn.
Hi everyone, Chris Peru in the North Conway studios. I am joined via Zoom meeting by Arthur Chase of the Woodstock Inn Brewery in North Woodstock, New Hampshire. How you doing, Arthur?
I'm doing pretty good.
We have a lot to talk about. You guys are finally open to eat in. We've been able to drink your beer purchased off shelves, and even at the Woodstock Inn Brewery for a while. But now the full experience is back in North Woodstock. Tell us about your operations right now.
So right now we're open. I mean, we have certain protocol like everywhere that we're following, but we're open at full scale. The inn's open, so lodging and the restaurant inside and outside is going. We still have a lot of outdoor seating. I'm not sure. I don't see that going anywhere. I think that's going to be pretty normal for the summer for most businesses. Yeah, we're open arms, so come up and see us.
Well, the Woodstock Inn Brewery, the restaurant there, you guys are known for your garden patio and your dam bar, so I would imagine that's still coveted out there. I don't think the outdoor dining is going away, because that's one of the main images I have of summer in the White Mountains is spending it on that patio.
For sure. And one of the nice things we did, we adapted with the rules, and I think we'll keep it for the summer for a little bit, is right next to our Cascade Lodge, we have some street seating out there. And even at the time when there was no lodge, we were putting people on the big porch on the Cascade Lodge, which is just a great porch, a great place to eat. So, yeah, we've made the most out of our outdoor seating like we have with the patio for so many years.
For someone who's brand new to the Woodstock Inn Brewery, tell us about what you guys are all about and tell us about the restaurant.
So, we're basically a White Mountain in. We want people to come up that want to explore. We're an adventure hotel, so a lot of our people that come to hike, they come to ski, they come to fish, kayak, whatever the case may be. But that's pretty much what we're all about, is getting out in the woods and enjoying it, and then coming back and having a nice meal and some good beers and reflecting on your day in the White Mountains. And the restaurant right now, we've done so much work while we were closed. So the kitchen is taking some drastic, new measures where we've put a bunch of new equipment, new hood. We actually even gave the cooks AC. So if there's any cooks looking for jobs, and I was a cook back in the day, and it gets pretty hot behind the line. Well, guess what? At the Woodstock Inn Brewery, if you're a cook, you have AC now behind the line.
I always marveled at cooks in the summer here and elsewhere without AC, because it just gets so hot. So that's quite the improvement over there at the Woodstock Station. You guys are going to attract the best culinary artists in the entire White Mountains with that addition. Let's talk a little bit about the beverages. You guys, obviously, brewery over there, one of the original craft breweries in the entire state, and you have some new beers coming online.
Yeah, so we got some new beers. We're adding to our Mosaic series. Our first one was the Mosaic Papaya. We launched 2 years ago. So now shipping next week will be our Mosaic Pineapple.
Okay.
A really nice, refreshing pale ale with a hint of pineapple, and it's along the same lines as the Mosaic. So if you've enjoyed that, you'll certainly enjoy this. And what's expanding that series.
What's different about this series, these fruit beers compared to other fruit beers? I know I've had the Raspberry Weasel Wheat in the past, and I believe you have a blueberry beer as well. So what's special about the Mosaic series?
Yeah, we have the lemon blueberry pale ale. What's special is that we single hop it with the Mosaic hop. So the fruit is paired to go with that Mosaic hop. The Mosaic hop is the star ingredient, and then we look for fruits that we can put around it that are going to make it even better. And the papaya's done well with it. It was a nice match, the pineapple. So you'll have to keep your eyes and ears out, because we'll come down. We got a few more up our sleeves that we'll be coming out with to match the Mosaic.
And I'm getting off topic for a little bit, but do you still have the Raspberry Weasel Wheat? Does that come out in the summer still?
We do, but I'm not sure if we're going to put it out this summer. More of, an old legacy that we loved, and it's something that we'll put out limited. Once in a while, you might find it in the variety packs.
Yep.
Right now, we've got a few other beers that we're pushing. You can only have so many, so we're
absolutely. That one just has a place in my heart for some reason. It's not always, the beer so much as the circumstances around it, where you are, who you're with, what led up to having it. And I just remember spending a really, really hot day in the White Mountains. And then it was kind of a stressful day. Made it to the Woodstock Station, had an amazing dinner, and when that beer touched my lips, it was just like it was nirvana. So
a good beer is like a good song, right?
Yeah, exactly. It brings you back. Okay, so we got the pineapple. Let's talk about the Mountain Haze coming out.
So the Mountain Haze is a new hazy IPA that we're putting out, and how appropriate now that the mountains are in full bloom. And it's getting pretty hazy out there, 90 degrees today. So when I looked at the mountains, I thought, what a great series of a name here, Mountain Haze. And the beer is so good. We had it up, we did a test batch up at the brewery and put it in so we do test batch cans that just say beer on it. And then we put it out there. People loved it. We're receptive. So we're full bore ahead, and we're looking at about hopefully 2 weeks out, 2-3 weeks out on that.
Okay, I'm an IPA guy, so what's different about this beer? I just had your Lost Time, like that a lot.
So it's more. You're gonna have a lot more more hoppy front to it. It's still got that juiciness and haziness, citrus taste, and then at the end, it's got a real low bitterness to it, but it's definitely up front hop. So you're gonna get that hop more so than you got in the Lost Time Pale Ale.
Would you categorize it as a New England IPA?
Definitely.
All right. And here's a new one, the Honey Lemon Blonde. That sounds intriguing.
So the Honey Lemon Blonde, our brewer Adam came up with this beer, and it's just a nice, light, crisp beer. Obviously, honey lemon has been a duo for a long time. So the trick to this, though, is we added a honey malt to it, and we have a lemon drop hop. So we added New Hampshire honey, but the lemon comes from the lemon drop hop.
Okay.
So there's no lemon in it; it's just from the hop.
All right. So it's not doesn't have any sort of I guess sourness to it that you would find from lemon. It's
no, it's a
crisp beer.
It's a beer flavored beer. It's a beer flavored beer with a hint of honey lemon. It's just nice, hot day, a cold 16-ounce can out of the cooler.
All right. Well, if this has got you thirsty, the Woodstock Inn Brewery and the Woodstock Inn is the place to go, because you guys are actually running a promotion, a hike and stay promotion. Tell us about that.
So we're running our hike and stay promotion this summer. They'll be at select bars, restaurants, and stores throughout. And it's a simple thing, it's a text to win. So you'll see the number. It's text Hike New Hampshire to 39166. You'll look for the posters. You'll see them up. And it's a one-night stay, midweek stay for 2 people. And it's full breakfast, then a packed lunch. We'll give you a choice for a packed lunch. And then when you get back, we'll give you a complimentary beer. So if you've ever been up to the Woodstock and you know probably with a 20-mile radius to 30-mile radius, you've got 20 amazing hikes that you can do.
Yeah, it's located right near Franconia Notch, and the Pemmy Wilderness is right there. So, so much to do in that area. And, of course, it kind of begins and ends at the Woodstock Inn Brewery station and the inn itself. Lots of overnight options there.
For sure. No doubt about it. We try to, we do our Brewers Weekend a few times a year, and we do some stuff because we want people to come up and enjoy and see and come back.
All right. And our office, we're located in the North Conway area. And one of my favorite things to do in the summer is just to take that beautiful drive across the Kankamagas Highway and end it with lunch or dinner over at the Woodstock. So thank you guys so much for joining us. And I'll let you get back to brewing your beer.
All right. Thanks, Chris. We'll see you next time.
All right. Thanks, Arthur. You guys are watching White Mountains TV.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today, and always fun finding out about the Woodstock Inn and Brewery. And you know what else is fun is going to the summit of Mount Washington and seeing what's going on with the weather. Well, good morning. How's everything up there on the summit of Mount Washington?
Good morning indeed. It is a nice morning up here right now. Current conditions include partly cloudy skies, temperatures 53 degrees, visibility 50 miles, and winds from the west at a breezy 12 miles per hour.
Yeah, I was looking at that, and you haven't had much wind up there in the last day or so.
No, it's certainly been pretty calm. Of course, thunderstorms in the forecast for today, so potentially seeing some stronger winds associated with those. But other than that, winds are expected to be well below average for the day.
So what's it looking like up there on the summit for today and tomorrow?
Yeah, so for today, we're expected to see more clouds drifting in throughout the day and eventually turning into cloudy skies with rain showers and scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon, and potentially seeing some severe thunderstorms at times that may bring heavy rain, hail, or strong gusts. Temperatures are going to be well above average in the upper 50s today, and those wind speeds rather light from the southwest, shifting south at 5 to 20 miles per hour. Potentially becoming light and variable at times, but again, still some stronger gusts possible if we get some thunderstorms.
All righty, and it sounds like it's pretty similar down here in the valley.
Yeah, I would say the valley forecast is pretty similar for today. What's going on is that we have an area of surface level low pressure that's developing in confluence with an upper level low, and so that's going to bring more widespread rain showers than we've seen in the past week or two. So it has been very dry, but we are expecting more of a widespread rainfall and more widespread rain showers for today and even tomorrow as well.
Yeah, it looks like we've got a few days of rain after having no days of rain for a long time.
Absolutely, yeah. It's certainly been a dry month with even rainfall totals up here well below the average monthly average.
Wow. Yeah, and what's amazing, of course, you know, and it's always been one of those things living in the Mount Washington Valley is that, you know, you'll be in, you might be in the center of North Conway Village, and it's perfectly sunny, and then you're down by Settlers Green or something like that, and it's pouring rain. And then that rain never makes it to North Conway Village or never hit it. And you have these pockets of rain that sometimes seem very small, like you have your own cloud above your head.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's certainly one of the challenges of forecasting thunderstorms, especially during the summertime meteorological cycle, is that you just get these really spotty storms, and especially in the mountainous regions, you get these individual thunderstorm cells that are sort of popping up in seemingly random areas. But,
right.
Yeah, definitely. They can definitely be spotty at times.
So is that kind of a mountain thing that happens because of the mountains? Whereas, say, if we were in the plains, you're not going to have these isolated 1 mile thunderstorms?
Yeah, I would say especially in this region and the summertime conditions. A lot of times the mountains provide that instability that produces somewhat scattered storms.
Yep.
Of course, if we have a front moving in a well-developed mid-latitude cyclone, a lot of times over the Midwest we'll get some more reliable thunderstorms associated with a frontal passage.
Yeah.
But a lot of times in the summertime, the mountains, it is kind of that terrain-induced instability, which we kind of see more often.
Yeah, it's quite amazing up here. Hey, well, thanks so much, and you have a enjoyable and hopefully, well, I won't say stay dry because I want the rain, but I guess wear your slicker.
Absolutely.
All right, have a great day.
Hey, you as well.
Take care. Bye now. So chatting with the Mount Washington Observatory and finding out what is going on up there and down here in the valley. So I guess a little bit of a confirmation that we will get some rain coming up here, and my plants will be happy. My lawn will be happy. I'll be happy. We'll all be happy. You know what else makes us happy is giving stuff away with Watch and Win. So we're going to do that now. We previewed the question, so that gave you a chance to sit at home going, so, children, what do you think about the black bear? And then you could talk about that. You wouldn't have gone online and looked up the answer. No, you would have used the knowledge of your children.
Our viewers are not cheaters, Rob.
That's right. It's not cheating. It's finding out.
But they're not patient either.
They're not.
No.
They're already calling. They're already calling. And
let's do it.
And we have the Cool Light Icebreaker shirt that we're going to give away. The women's small size. We're going to give that away in just a little bit, or well, not a little bit, right now. All right,
let's see it, Rob. For those, because there may be people just tuning in.
Just tuning in now. So this is the women's icebreaker tee, Merlino wool, and there was another Tencel, providing extreme natural comfort, breathability, and next to skin softness, and it's very soft. Very soft. So we're going to give that away. And listen to the phone. They're like... The longer it rings, it seems like the ring gets longer. All right, so you're going to call our number, which is our new number. It's 802-866-0101. On average, how old are black bear cubs when they depart from their mothers? Would it be 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, or 18 months? What?
And people may be saying, well, wait a minute. On yesterday's show, they said call the original number, 356-6619. The truth is, either one will work.
Oh, it's good to know. All right. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us? It was ringing, but now nobody's there. Good morning, White Mountains Today.
Hi, good morning. Is it 18 months?
Is it 18 months? Is it 18 months, Chris? It is 18 months. Wow, I would have gotten that wrong. Wow, I thought it was 6 months. Wow, who's on the phone?
This is Zach from Freiburg.
Hi, Zach. How are you this morning?
I'm doing good, Rob. Calling up to try and win this for my mother this morning.
Well, there you go. So you have done that. So you have won the I have to look at the name again, the Cool Light Icebreaker shirt. So a very nice thing to win for your mother. And Zach, what do you got on the plans for today?
I'm working today.
You're working. Well, there you go. And are you going to be indoors or outdoors? Because it might rain.
I'll be indoors today, so I'll be safe from the rain.
There you go. There you go. All righty. Well, hang on the phone. We'll get some more information from you. So interesting. 18 months. That's a year and a half. Wow. I thought they left Mom earlier.
You see it, actually, because there's some pretty decent-sized bears. They're kind of teenage-looking, adolescent-looking bears. And
they have the ripped jeans and the...
that just kind of that attitude, like, whatever.
Yeah. Whatever,
but
we'll go up a tree.
You see them this time of year getting abandoned by their moms. Like, if you see a confused, somewhat small-looking, not small, like a cub, but like a young adult bear, it's probably because, like, his mom just said, yeah, hit the road, Jack. And the bear's like, what do I do now?
They look kind of like Hans Bauer in the morning. What?
Where do I get a bagel now?
There's Hans. There he goes. He had to go forage. Hans this morning was just like, he was like, where do I find food? And he had to go foraging. And
yes, just like a young bear kicked away. Hey,
luckily, he didn't break into somebody's car. Like bears do.
I think Fish and Game has been called about Hans Bauer a few times by various people.
I wouldn't be surprised.
We should point out there's a couple things going on. The doors at our building have new locks in them that lock from the inside. So basically, the inside of this building is appointment only right now. So those people picking up Watch and Win prizes between 9:30 and 10:30 a.m. Is the best time to come on a Saturday or Sunday morning. Or a weekday. But you always really need to call to let us know you're coming and that you're here so we can bring your prize out to you. So that is kind of the new thing going on, because otherwise you won't be able to get in. But somehow, actually, not somehow, but we want to thank Michael Mackin, who did call from the parking lot this morning and brought us some delicious coffee that we were drinking.
What do you mean we're drinking?
Well, we are drinking.
Hans has got 4 cups out there, and I'm sitting here.
Rob, we're afraid to give you any coffee because, there goes Hans. He's going to bring you some right now, live on the air. It's a little bit cold now, Rob.
Is it a double latte, half calf?
No, it's coffee.
Thank you, Michael. That was very nice of you to bring us coffee. Had I known that.
We didn't even have to answer any questions correctly to get it.
Wow. Yeah, because that would be very hard. So, but that's how we do Watch or Win here. And, of course, we've also got a gift card for the Woodstock Inn and Brewery. And it's a much bigger place, the Woodstock Inn, than I would have ever given it, I don't want to say credit for, but 40 rooms.
Yeah, it's huge. The inn itself, I don't know if the inn has 40 rooms. They have inn rooms, and then they have these outer buildings.
Right.
They've basically been buying up the whole neighborhood, turning it into very nice inns with fireplaces and very nice.
It's beautiful. So we'll give something away a little bit later on. And right now we're going to go away, but we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
You are...
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes, or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Breakfast is served at Priscilla's. This Belgian waffle is made from Priscilla's special recipe, topped with ripe, fresh sliced strawberries and 100% real whipped cream. Located in North Conway Village. Feast your eyes on Cafe Noche's signature chicken Monterey dish, made with sautéed chicken and vegetables folded in a tortilla with thyme, garlic, and honey topped with queso sauce. Or try a combination beef, chicken, vegetable fajita made with a medley of fresh vegetables served on a sizzling hot plate.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Adventure Suites, North Conway's amazing theme hotel, keeps getting better. Now with a new restaurant and spa. Introducing the White Horse Saloon with full liquor license and pub menu. Cozy up to the bar, meet new friends, and soak in the atmosphere. Head to the new state-of-the-art spa for relaxing massages and foot soaks. Great for bachelorette gatherings and mom and daughter time. Just more reasons to love Adventure Suites. One of the top 10 theme hotels in the world. Stay in one of 19 theme suites, like the Treehouse, Nightclub, Jungle, Wine Cellar, Movie Theater, or the amazing 5-level Haunted Castle. There's nothing else like it anywhere. Each suite includes a state-of-the-art jacuzzi or hot tub and high-end video and sound technology. Come in for a free tour and see for yourself. Adventure Suites is great for anniversaries, birthdays, or any celebration. Plan your getaway now at adventuresuites.com and find them on Facebook for discounts and promotions.
Step back in time, high above New Hampshire's Lakes region at Castle in the Clouds. Explore the 1914 mansion. Dine with a view on the terrace of the highly acclaimed Carriage House restaurant. Take a horseback trail ride or discover waterfalls along miles of hiking trails. Enjoy ice cream in the field and feeding the giant rainbow trout. A visit to the castle is a great day trip for all ages. For more info, including specials and events, visit castleintheclouds.org.
Adventure Suites, North Conway's amazing theme hotel, keeps getting better. Now with a new restaurant and spa. Introducing the White Horse Saloon with full liquor license and pub menu. Cozy up to the bar, meet new friends, and soak in the atmosphere. Head to the new state-of-the-art spa for relaxing massages and foot soaks. Great for bachelorette gatherings and mom and daughter time. Just more reasons to love Adventure Suites. One of the top 10 theme hotels in the world. Stay in one of 19 theme suites, like the Treehouse, Nightclub, Jungle, Wine Cellar, Movie Theater, or the amazing 5-level Haunted Castle. There's nothing else like it anywhere. Each suite includes a state-of-the-art jacuzzi or hot tub and high-end video and sound technology. Come in for a free tour and see for yourself. Adventure Suites is great for anniversaries, birthdays, or any celebration. Plan your getaway now at adventuresuites.com and find them on Facebook for discounts and promotions.
Step back in time, high above New Hampshire's Lakes region at Castle in the Clouds. Explore the 1914 mansion. Dine with a view on the terrace of the highly acclaimed Carriage House restaurant. Take a horseback trail ride or discover waterfalls along miles of hiking trails. Enjoy ice cream in the field and feeding the giant rainbow trout. A visit to the castle is a great day trip for all ages. For more info, including specials and events, visit castleintheclouds.org.
Lost River Gorge in Boulder Caves is one of New Hampshire's greatest natural wonders and an unforgettable adventure. Discover your adventure at LostRiverGorge.com.
Weather's perfect. Family's all together.
And we switched to Geico, save money on our boat insurance.
How can it get any better than this?
Dad, I just caught a goldfish.
There's no goldfish in this lake. Oh.
Whoa.
It's pure gold. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be rich! Ouch!
It only gets better when you switch and save with Geico.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on this fine Sunday morning. And it is a fine Sunday morning. Rob Clark here with you. And we got about an hour left. We have plenty of things going on here, plus some more stuff to give away. We always love to give stuff away. So, you know, you may be saying to yourself, I love the Mount Washington Valley and I want a house, or I want a different house, or whatever it might be. So you're thinking, do I buy a house? Do I build a house? Well, Chris did a nice interview with Brendan Battenfelder from Badger Realty talking about that exact same thing. So let's go to that right now.
Hi everybody, Chris Peru in the White Mountains TV studios. I am joined remotely by Brendan Battenfelder of Badger Realty, and we're going to talk a little bit about trends in the real estate market right now. How are you, Brendan?
I'm doing great, Chris. Great to see you.
Thank you for joining us via Zoom meeting. Let's talk a little bit about what you're seeing in the market right now. People shopping for homes that are already on the market versus maybe people looking to build something new. What are some of the trends that you're seeing out there?
Certainly. I mean, I think a lot of people have heard it time and time again. The demand is really up there. Lots of buyers looking at our market and a very, a slight inventory. So stuff is going fast. So we've seen a huge uptick this year. It started last year, but a huge uptick this spring in new construction. A lot of people considering that option of building a custom home.
Yep. When is building a custom home right? What you see people coming into the valley. We talked with Bernie Donahue last weekend about the number of people who kind of, are sick of the city or are looking for options to get out of where they are because of the pandemic that's going on. They realize they want to spend their life in an area like this in the Mount Washington Valley. So when is it right to build and when is it right to look for an existing home?
So I think a lot of our buyers are doing both at the same time. They're certainly keeping an eye on the existing market, as they always have. We've seen a lot of buyers looking for that first floor master suite, so some retirees or maybe multi-generational families, and we're seeing that opportunity really in new construction. Almost all of our developers that I work with personally with my partner, they're building first floor master suite or one level living homes. So we see a lot of that demand looking at new construction. And then what we're also seeing is that people are just looking at the inventory extensively for a long period of time and realizing that they're not finding the home they want. And then they're either reconsidering or for the first time considering a new build.
Right. And what is the process for new construction? At what point should someone get a real estate agent like yourself involved?
Yeah, so we're definitely happy to be here and have that conversation. There's really, I think there's two paths. There's probably 100, but there's two common paths. One is somebody's out with a real estate agent looking for a piece of land and talking to a builder. And it's a pretty open process. There's a lot of unknowns there. The alternative process is buying into a building package. So some real estate brokers across the valley have either they've started a project or we've got projects on paper from the land all the way to the kitchen knobs. And, we can really spell out how that's going to come together for you. And that's where a real estate professional can really help you out to walk you through that process and support you, either buying the land and connecting you with some builders or walking you through to the day you get the keys.
Right. What are some of the popular developments right now that are being constructed in the Mount Washington Valley?
Yeah, so if you're driving around, you're seeing new construction almost everywhere. I mean, there's new houses on West Side Road. There's new houses listed in Jackson, Bartlett, all the way down to Madison. Some of the developers we work with, Saco River Run on your right, on your way over to Freiburg, that development has been booming. 3-bedroom, 1-level living, those houses, and some of the best pricing in new construction right now, starting just over $300. So Saco River Run, I mean, we're doing almost 5-6 houses a year over there, which we haven't seen probably in a decade. Bamfield Hollow and the Preserve down in Madison, there's 2 new houses going up in there. Gorgeous views. There's 2-acre lots down there, so a little bit more rural, a little bit more space. And then we have a new developer we're working with on Old Farm Road, right across the street from Banners. So some people have seen that subdivision. It looks like we're breaking ground on probably 2 houses there, at least this summer. So the demand is here. There are people pulling machines out, digging holes, and starting to frame houses.
All right. So if new construction is on your itinerary, something you want to look into, Brendan Battenfelder and the realtors at Badger Realty are the people to call. Brendan, how does someone get a hold of you?
Sure. I mean, you can email me at Brendan, BRENDAN, at badgerrealty.com, or certainly just reach me on my cell phone, 603-722-0359, and we're happy to chat and explore those options with you.
All right. A lot of great information. Anything else you want to get out to the viewers out there during this beginning of the summer weekend?
I think we're going to have a beautiful summer, you know, considering some of the restrictions that are out there, but we've already been off to a strong start. And the real estate market's been really strong. So if you've got somebody out there guiding you through it and looking for those hidden gems for you, you're going to be in a better place.
And if you want to explore some of those hidden gems like the developments Brendan just mentioned, again, give them a call. Brendan Battenfelder, Badger Realty, badgerrealty.com. Thanks so much for joining us.
Chris, always a pleasure. Thanks. Good to see you.
We'll talk to you soon.
Adventure Suites, North Conway's amazing theme hotel, keeps getting better. Now with a new restaurant and spa. Introducing the White Horse Saloon with full liquor license and pub menu. Cozy up to the bar, meet new friends, and soak in the atmosphere. Head to the new state-of-the-art spa for relaxing massages and foot soaks. Great for bachelorette gatherings and mom and daughter time. Just more reasons to love Adventure Suites, one of the top 10 theme hotels in the world. Stay in one of 19 theme suites, like the Treehouse, Nightclub, Jungle, Wine Cellar, Movie Theater, or the amazing 5-level Haunted Castle. There's nothing else like it anywhere. Each suite includes a state-of-the-art jacuzzi or hot tub, and high-end video and sound technology. Come in for a free tour and see for yourself. Adventure Suites is great for anniversaries, birthdays, or any celebration. Plan your getaway now at adventuresuites.com and find them on Facebook for discounts and promotions.
Motorcycle riders love the open road, and Geico loves helping riders get to where they're going. So to help even more, Geico is giving new and current customers a 15% credit on their motorcycle policies with the Geico Give Back. And because we're committed for the long haul, the credit lasts your whole policy term. The Geico Give Back, helping riders focus on the road ahead.
Find adventure at every turn when you take a scenic drive or guided tour on the legendary Mount Washington Auto Road. Due to its remarkable location, weather, and history, the Mount Washington Auto Road is unlike any other driving experience in the eastern United States. As you climb to the highest peak in the Northeast, you'll pass through 4 distinct climate zones and have the opportunity to stop along the way to explore trails and discover scenic vistas. The summit of Mount Washington looms at 6,288 feet and is world famous for its ever-changing weather extremes and stunning panoramic views that can stretch all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. While you're on top, visit the historic summit buildings and learn more about the mountain at the Mount Washington Observatory's interactive Extreme Mount Washington Museum. The Mount Washington Auto Road. Elevate your adventure.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain, or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
Get your brake service at North Conway Midas in the month of July, and North Conway Midas will donate 10% of proceeds to Jen's Friends Cancer Foundation. Thankful for the overwhelming community support they received during Kelly's recent battle with breast cancer, owners Ron and Kelly Monroe are returning the favor. During the Break for Breast campaign at North Conway Midas, get great brake work and support a great cause. North Conway Midas is donating 10% to Jen's Friends, who supports those battling cancer in the Mount Washington Valley.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today, Sunday. You know what? It is the last Sunday of June. It is the last Sunday for this half of the year. Yeah, I can give you all sorts of statistics like that. And there you go. But you know what? Because next weekend is July 4th weekend. It's hard to believe that we're already at July 4th in the year 2020. So halfway through the year, coming up on Tuesday, it's the halfway point of the year. What will the second half bring us? I tell you, if 2020 was a video game, I would have hit pause a long time ago. Anyway, hey, let's take a look at the weather, because actually there is good news in the weather. And a beautiful one. I love that. I love that shot of Conway right there, just seeing Mount Washington in the distance. And just, I would love a montage of that shot, Chris. So if you ever have time and you want to do 365 days of that shot, would be really cool because of just the way the mountain changes and disappears. And
I like that idea.
Yeah, it's a beautiful shot. I love that. That just kind of sums up Mount Washington Valley right there, I think. That's it. We're done. Sum it up. But let's take a look at what the weather forecast is for the Mount Washington Valley and what we've got going on. So today, they're calling for partly sunny, isolated showers this morning, which morning about halfway through the morning. Then widespread showers and scattered thunderstorms this afternoon. Some thunderstorms may produce gusty winds and small hail this afternoon. Highs will be in the upper 70s, light and variable winds, and chance of rain near 100% during the day today. And as I always said when I was a kid, I used to work at a little grocery store, and you'd talk about the weather, and people would always complain about the weather, but the response is always, but we need it. You have to throw in the but we need it. So Hans is just shaking his head right now. And then tonight, cloudy with widespread showers and scattered thunderstorms in the evening, and then scattered showers after midnight. Monday, cloudy, scattered showers in the morning, then widespread showers in the afternoon, highs around 70. Chance of rain about 90% on Monday. Tuesday, chance of rain about 70% with showers likely and chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. And then Wednesday, more showers, but then Thursday coming into the sunny part of the week. And so towards the weekend, the sun will return, which then will get all that water, and then the grass will come back. So, yeah, there we go. That sums it up very, very much. So coming up on the program, we're going to chat with Jenna and Saldi from the Valley Originals and find out what they've got going on for this summer. And a lot of restaurants doing a lot of really creative things during the summer and some really neat setups and great opportunities for dining outdoors. And I think that a lot of people are realizing, going, I like this outdoor dining thing. This is very nice. So we'll be seeing that. We'll talk with Jen in just a little while. And Watch and Win. We've got a Watch and Win. We have a gift card to the Woodstock Inn Station and Brewery right over there in North Woodstock, New Hampshire, a $25 gift card. And we're going to give that away as our next prize. So why don't we preview that right now? And right now? No. Oh, we are doing events first. Silly me. I didn't read. All right. My bad. I apologize for that. All right. I was drinking the coffee. You know?
No apology needed,
Drinking
Rob.
the coffee that Michael brought us. Thank you. All right, Cranmore Mountain Resort has opened summer operations, and due to COVID-19, the resort will reopen for summer with modified operations that include the scenic chairlift, mountain adventure park rides, outdoor dining on Zips Deck, and new for 2020, the Cranmore Mountain Bike Park. Their new beginner-friendly lift service mountain bike park will feature 5 miles of beginner to advanced flow trails off Cranmore South Quad, in addition to a skills park at the base of the mountain. The Mountain Adventure Park, Mountain Coaster, Soaring Eagle Zipline and Giant Swing, and the Scenic Chairlift, which includes the Chairlift, Summit Hiking, and Summit Meister Hut featuring Tuckerman's Craft Beer and Gifford Ice Cream, will be offered as 2 separate experiences, available in 2-hour time block tickets. Cranmore will be open daily from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. from June 27th through Labor Day, and then weekends through Columbus Day. And we're excited to hop on the wagon and welcome back Storyland. That's right, Storyland announced this week that they'll be open to the public on July 22nd, and they want you to know the health and safety of their guests and team members is their top priority. A variety of precautions have been implemented, including temperature readings for every guest upon entry, increased hand sanitizer stations, and requiring guests and park personnel to wear masks. Those who have a high temperature, display symptoms, or refuse to follow certain protocols will not be allowed entry. Registrations are now mandatory and can be done via their website at storyland.com or give them a call at 603-383-4186. And exciting news over to the Theater in the Wood at Believe in Books Literacy Foundation, as despite initial concerns, the Sunset Concert Series is on for the year 2020. With the state of New Hampshire allowing performing arts venues to reopen, Theater in the Wood's second annual Sunset Concert Series, presented by Moat Mountain Brewing Company, is set to kick off with a bang. Their ticket capacity will be somewhat restricted because of CDC guidelines, so getting tickets early would be important. Sunset Concert Series will be a great summer entertainment, especially needed this year. And we have some good news for golf fans, as registration is open for the 40th annual Memorial Hospital Open Golf Tournament. This year's proceeds will support a critical need for the hospital in the Mount Washington Valley. Memorial Hospital's new medical assistant program in partnership with the White Mountains Community College. They'll have staggered tee times for golfers and other socially distant protocols for participants to follow. For more info, including how to download your registration form, you can visit Memorial's parent website at mainhealth.org. And next weekend at Settlers Green Outlet Village, if you've been missing the shopping experience, treat yourself to their 4th of July celebration. Shop some of the biggest sales of the year. Many stores are at 50% off or better during the 4th of July holiday. Added festivities include live music from the Riley Parkhurst Project and special giveaways on Saturday, July 4th on the Green. And that is located by the newly opened Cheese Louise and the Trails End Food Kiosk. And then they'll also be doing live music again on Sunday. For more information, head to settlersgreen.com. And for more details on these events and others, go to whitemountains.tv. That's right. Find out everything you need to know. Now, can we preview the Watch and Win?
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. Yep. So we have the gift card for the Woodstock Inn Brewery. And we have Hans Bauer there, working hard. And Chris Prue.
I think I just deleted.
You just deleted the question.
But hold on.
There you go.
I have the ability to fix it.
We have the answer, but we don't have the question. We can do it like Jeopardy. The answer is.
Hold on.
Trowelfaz.
Also, I'm going to put
Joker. It's a triple.
Are you playing the Joker's Wild in your head again, Hans?
Joker's Wild. Do you remember that show?
Oh yeah.
Of course we do.
Of course we do.
Is that the one? I remember. Okay.
Joker.
So I lived up here when I was 4 years old. I didn't move up here permanently until I was like 23, I think.
Yeah. Last year.
But I did live up here for one summer when I was 4 years old. And back then, there wasn't really cable up here. There wasn't really cable anywhere, especially up here. And the only TV that we got, it must have been either WMTW or WMUR, very
Channel
weekly.
8.
And I just remember being 4, and the only programs I could ever watch were these 2 game shows, Joker's Wild, which you pulled the big lever and you wanted to get jokers, but sometimes a scary picture of a devil came up and you lost.
Right.
And the devil always used to scare the heck out of me, of course. And then we had Tic-Tac-Toe with Wink Martindale. Remember
Wink
Tic-Tac-Toe?
Martindale.
And if you got the dragon, you lost. And the dragon used to scare the heck out of me. So the only two programs I could watch up here had scary monsters that scared me.
Remember High Rollers with the big dice?
Oh, yeah.
The big dice?
What game show
Vaguely.
is this?
That's Wheel of Fortune, of course.
Well, let's do a question.
That's not Wheel of Fortune.
Not
That's
Wheel
the
of
Price
Fortune.
is Right.
Not Wheel of Fortune.
That's the Price is Right with
Price
the big
is
wheel.
Right. Yeah.
The showcase.
The
mini-
Showcase Showdown.
Yeah.
And occasionally somebody would get it right on the money, I tell you.
No one's calling because.
Well, we haven't put up the question.
We haven't put up the question, and they're
So
not
hold
going
on.
to call it now anyway because it's just a preview. But I could talk game shows. You know, when I was a kid, you know what I wanted to be in later life?
In later life. Retirement after you've retired.
I wanted to be a game show host.
All right.
I would love to be a game show host.
Okay.
I think being a game show host would be awesome. You know, I mean, look at Wink Martindale and Alex Trebek. So,
Fill in the blank.
fill in the blank. Wink Martindale County is the only county in New Hampshire to be named after a landmark within its borders, so it's not Wink Martindale. So, Blank County is the only county in New Hampshire to be named after a landmark within its border. Interesting. I did not know this question. I like this.
It is interesting, and it's a landmark is not necessarily. It's a different definition of landmark.
It's not a
than
monument
I would use.
or something. So, and okay. But, and you can see we've got two numbers you can call. You can call the 356-6619 number or the 802-866-0101 number. We'll give you that option when we tell you to call in just a little while. We'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants or browse restaurants right now at theValleyOriginals.com.
Devin, did you know GEICO is now offering an extra 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies?
Okay.
That's 15% on top of what GEICO could already save you. So what are you waiting for? DJ Khaled to be your motivational coach?
Yo, Devin, remember to brush in a circle motion.
Thank you, DJ Khaled.
Tiny circles, Devin. Do another one. Another one.
Is this good?
Put in that work, Devin. Don't give up.
GEICO. Save an extra 15% when you switch by October 7th.
In life, if you're doing something that both excites you and scares you, you're probably doing the right thing. Right now, the winds are pushing me further away from home to more distant shores, just over the horizon. A whole new world has opened up to me.
Oh, we love our new home. Neighborhood's great.
Amazing school district. The HOA has been very involved.
These shrubs aren't board approved. You need to break down your cardboard.
Thank you.
Violation. Violation.
I see you've met Cynthia.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
And does help us save a bunch of money.
2 inches over regulation.
Thanks, Cynthia.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Welcome to Woodstock Inn Brewery, an 11-time Best of New Hampshire winner. It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay. Enjoy the cozy yet adventurous menu of our top-rated restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and seasonal outdoor dining options, a garden patio, the Dam Bar made from real beaver-felled logs, Live music, entertainment, and more. Brewery tours are offered daily. Sample our classics like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000 Footer IPA, and Red Rack Ale. Or try our newest beers like Moody Brew or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale, most of which are available for purchase in our gift shop or on tap. With 40 unique rooms and suites and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for weddings, events, and your family's next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockinNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Good morning again. You know, this summer, we've, you can't avoid it. There's a lot of things going on out there. But one of the things you still want to do is go out and get some food, get some yummy food prepared by one of our fabulous Valley Originals. So Chris sat down with Jen Anzaldi and found out what the Valley Originals have cooking this summer.
Mike. Hi everybody, Chris Prue in the North Conway studio, and we are joined remotely by Jen Anzaldi, who's on the board of the Valley Originals and also the owner and operator of the J-Town Deli in Jackson Village, New Hampshire. And we're going to talk about everything happening in the world of restaurants right now, particularly the Valley Originals, here in the Mount Washington Valley. Thanks so much for joining us, Jen.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for having me.
It's obviously been a crazy few months for you and for everybody else here in the Mount Washington Valley and really the entire world. What is the latest on restaurant operation in the Mount Washington Valley? What are locals and now visitors coming up to the Valley going to expect when they visit some of our restaurants?
Well, they're going to expect a lot of hard work is going into the reopening phase for us. We most of our members are now back open in the last several weeks, so that's fabulous news. And it really is independent based on the location of the restaurant, the size of the restaurant, and how the owners feel about, are they opening inside? Because right now we're at 6 feet distance, about 60% capacity. But some people are electing to keep the outside going and not open the inside. So I would recommend people drive by, or look at the individual website or Facebook pages of each place, or call is the best way to find out. But we are jazzed and ready to go.
Yeah, everybody's doing something a little bit differently depending on kind of, how they're feeling and what they're capable of doing. And I imagine some might even be taking reservations still for where they might have not in the past.
Yeah, so definitely call and find out what's going on at your favorite restaurant, or try something new. You'd be pleasantly surprised.
And it's been quite the evolution from takeout only to, there was a short while people were allowed to have dining out of doors, and now obviously we have the indoor dining. So it's really been a kind of a fast pace of adapting to what's allowed.
It's been a little crazy. You have people, they tell you on a Friday, on Sunday you can start to open, and now you have to gather your staff, change your menu, get all kinds of things going, and rearrange your seating as we did here to accommodate things, on top of training your staff and making sure your customers know that in addition to the regular sanitation that we already do being in the restaurant business, there's these few other things that we need to do to keep our staff safe and our customers safe. So yeah, it's been crazy.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think one of the things that everybody should know is that it's not business as usual, even though we are slowly reopening. So always keep that in mind, no matter what you're doing. If you're visiting one of the attractions in the area, one of the retail shops, or if you're going out to eat, it's not going to be the same experience that you're used to for so many different reasons. But if there's any organization that is going to make it you're dining out a pleasant experience, it is the Valley Originals, because you guys are all owned and operated restaurants, locally owned and operated restaurants. And tell us a little bit about, we were talking before this interview about how this tight organization has really gotten even tighter through this ordeal, bouncing things off each other and really being there to support each other through this.
It's been horrible, the whole, virus, but we went to weekly, if not daily, Zoom meetings with everybody, which were hilarious at some points, to just share our best practices as to what we were doing, just going through the loan processes, helping our employees with unemployment, we were lucky enough to have the ear of Deb Bradley, Chris Pappas's organization, come on board to try and help us and see how they could help us with the loan processes and extending the loans, all that type of stuff. And then Mike Sumner's organization from the Restaurant Association, and how we can do sanitation and lobbying for us in the restaurant business. And then just our own personal, like some people were stranded out of state and they just got back, they were gone all 3 months and trying to run their business remotely as best they could. So there was a lot of shared camaraderie and support. We don't hold, and we're not competitive with each other by any stretch of the imagination. It's just a big family trying to work it out. And we actually are mostly concerned as well with our donation fund, because we're not open, so we're not making the money that goes into our donation fund. So we're really a little stressed about making sure that the folks that we donate to on a regular basis that look forward to that money consistently are able to get it. So
right. When you talk about donation fund, obviously you're not talking about donations to the Valley Originals. You're talking about what the Valley Original restaurants as a group donates to this community on an annual basis, which is a staggering, it's in the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
It's close to $400,000 a year we give out. And we definitely have some regulars that we give significant money to that rely on it. And we're trying to make sure that everybody, we want to make sure we can keep our commitments.
Right.
So it's crazy. We have an idea.
Even as restaurants are, worried about their business, you're still worried about, serving your community. And you have come up with an idea for this donation fund, which is going to make some people laugh out there.
Yeah. So we came up and designed, we had one of our, Leslie from the Old Thompson House came up and designed a t-shirt for us, which we're selling at any Valley Original that is open. It's $15 and all the money goes into our donation fund. So here's the back of the t-shirt. And then there's the bottom.
The Valley Originals, love it.
If $15 will all go right into, 100% will go into our donation fund.
All right. So if we see just an army of people wearing those T-shirts all around the Mount Washington Valley, we know the community is in good shape because we're putting money into that donation fund of the Valley Originals.
And it's a nice T-shirt too, like good quality.
Is it? Feels good. That's the most important thing, that you're comfortable in the Fork the Virus T-shirt. Say that fast 5 times. So what is new over at the J-Town Deli in Jackson?
Oh, so we have been busy at work over here at J-Town as well. And we have finally been successful as one of very few places in New Hampshire to have dual liquor license. So we can continue to sell our beer and wine off-site, which I'm very excited about. But now we're going to be serving beer, wine, and some fun other sangrias and moonshine lemonade and some mules here at J-Town as well. So when you're done with your hike or your frolic at the falls, you can come in, or your round of golf right across the street. You feel free to stop in here at J-Town, and you are more than welcome to refresh yourself.
That's gonna be perfect. Whether again you're finishing a day of hiking or playing a round of golf over at the Wentworth, perhaps. Nothing will go better with those craft sandwiches that you guys make over there. So you can now enjoy yourself completely.
Yeah, so we're pretty psyched about that. Yeah.
All right. And how are things going? Are you still doing a lot of takeout? Now people are looking for options on ways to eat during this time. You can either eat in do you do dinner, or is it just lunch right now at the
we have breakfast and lunch. So next week we start opening again at 8, so we were opening at 10, so next week will be 8 to 6 every day, which is another new. And so we have breakfast. You can dine outside, you can dine inside, and now the Jackson Falls are back open as well, so you can also take your food to the Jackson Falls or wherever you want to. So we've had a great business. We do have meals to go, so we have dinners to go. You can take them as well, and breakfast and lunch take out. And we have a huge bakery section and milk and all that stuff. So you'd be pretty set if you stopped in here. And T-shirts.
Fantastic. Yes, they've got you covered. Don't forget the Fork the Virus T-shirt, which will help raise money for the Valley Originals Donation Fund, which goes to help all the different nonprofits and organizations in need here in the Mount Washington Valley. They really are a huge part of what makes this community so great. Jen, anything else we missed?
Yeah, I wanted to thank you guys and your staff for all that you guys are doing to keep the community together and informed, and our guests as well in the Valley up to date with everything. So thank you.
Well, we try. It's we've been proud to do what we can during this time, and it makes it easy when our job is interviewing people like yourself. So thank you for that, and you're very welcome for doing what we can.
Great.
All right, Jen, thank you so much. Jen and Zeldy, the Valley Originals, I think you can go, it's thevalleyoriginals.com or .org?
Correct.
.com. Thevalleyoriginals.com. That has a complete list of all the restaurants, so you can decide what looks good to you. And remember to probably call ahead just to be sure, because everybody has a little bit of a different operating procedure.
And they're changing hourly, so.
Exactly. But one thing's for certain, good food at the Valley Originals. All right, Jen, thank you so much.
All right, thanks, Chris.
At the base of Mount Washington, you'll discover the magnificent setting of Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Bring your own bike or rent one. Walk or hike on our scenic trail system with amazing views of the Presidential Mountain Range. Enjoy a guided kayak trip along the scenic lakes and rivers of northern New Hampshire with opportunities for wildlife viewing. Relax with breakfast or lunch at the Glenview Cafe and shop for the latest tax-free clothing, outdoor gear, and gifts at Great Glen Outfitters. Visit Great Glen Trails, Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire.
No matter where you are in the Mount Washington Valley, Lakes region, or White Mountains, Hospitality Maps are there to guide you. Hospitality Maps are convenient, free, and full of the area's best tourist destinations. There's one for food, another for shopping, even maps for adventure, golf, and North Conway Village. Inside, find dozens of coupons for great savings and, of course, easy-to-follow maps to help you find your way around. Can't wait? Get everything online at hospitalitymaps.com. NorthConwayMaps.com or NorthConwayCoupons.com.
No matter what the season, you rely on your home for comfort. That's why people in the White Mountains rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They've been here for 3 generations, family owned and locally operated. And they're the White Mountains energy experts. With Maytag appliances, Weber grills, and System 2000 for efficient heat and nearly endless hot water. Rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They're always there for you.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Head to Deacon Street in North Conway Village for this thick cut of tender pork, char-grilled and finished with a sweet bourbon glaze, paired with a Templeton rye, or fresh salmon blackened in a cast-iron skillet, paired with a French martini. For dessert, a chocolate bag paired with a Maker's Mark Manhattan. Full menu at deaconst.com. Head to McGrath's Tavern Irish Pub and Restaurant for their made-from-scratch chicken cordon bleu. It's a tender breast of chicken stuffed with ham and Swiss cheese, coated in panko breadcrumbs, and topped with a Dijon cream sauce. Located on Route 16302 in North Conway. Stop by Almost There Sports Tavern and Restaurant in Albany for their famous chicken wings, barbecue steak tips, or the Grand Slam Burger, a half pound of Angus beef loaded with toppings, and a side of thin-cut homemade onion rings. Wash it down with a Tuckerman Pale Ale brewed just up the road. The talented staff at Margarita Grill in Glen takes amazing fresh and local ingredients and turns them into these mouth-watering fajitas. Sizzling sauteed onions and peppers, fajita sauce, jack cheese, garden greens, and fire-roasted tomato salsa, wrapped in flour tortillas. Full menu at margaritagrilLNH.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Well, hello there, and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on Sunday, June 28th. So, gosh golly, got to get your rabbit ready for July 1st, so you can say that. Get some good luck. Let's take some good luck with the weather. Daily chances for showers and storms exist through the middle of the coming week as an upper-level low-pressure system will settle overhead. Showers and thunderstorms become more likely this afternoon with isolated severe storms possible. Unsettled conditions continue throughout midweek with beneficial rainfall for many areas. So that is what we're looking for. And there you can see the sun rising over the United States there, and definitely some clouds that are making their way across the country. Today, partly sunny with isolated showers this morning, then widespread showers and scattered thunderstorms this afternoon. Some thunderstorms may produce gusty winds and small hail. Highs will be in the upper 70s. Chance of rain, 100%. And tonight, cloudy, widespread showers and scattered thunderstorms in the evening, then scattered showers after midnight. Some thunderstorms may produce gusty winds and small hail. Lows in the lower 60s, light and variable winds. Chance of rain, 90% in the overnight tonight. And during the day on Monday, cloudy, scattered showers in the morning, then widespread showers in the afternoon. Highs around 70 with light and variable winds. 90% chance of rain there on Monday. And looking out to Monday night, widespread showers mainly in the evening. Lows around 60, light and variable winds. 80% chance of rain Monday night. And then finishing up on Tuesday, showers likely, chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon, highs in the upper 60s, light and variable winds. 70% chance of rain there on Tuesday. And kind of a carbon copy again on Wednesday, but then Thursday, the sun will be coming back to light our way on Thursday. So, alrighty, so that's our forecast. Up on the summit of Mount Washington, they're going to be in and out of the clouds under increasingly cloudy skies with rain showers and scattered thunderstorms. Thunderstorms could produce heavy rain, hail, or strong gusts. Highs will be in the upper 50s. Winds southwest shifting to south at 5 to 20 miles per hour. Could become light and variable at times. Sudden and strong gusts possible with the thunderstorms up on the summit. So there is your forecast for today. And don't forget that we're here every Saturday and Sunday from 7:30 to 9:30. Fabulous hosts, of course, are here during that time. Plus, we also have weather. We have Watch and Win, so we give away all sorts of great things. Plus, we have events and information and let you know what is happening in the Mount Washington Valley, and some great interviews that will let you know what's happening in specific locations. So, of course, we'll be talking all about that each Saturday and Sunday from 7:30 to 9:30. And I mentioned Watch and Win, so let's do that right now. And I have a $25 gift card to the Woodstock Inn and Brewery over there in North Woodstock, New Hampshire. So this is a prize that is going to someone who answers our question correctly. You can call us at 356-6619, or you can call us at 802-866-0101. And if you do win a prize, what you're going to do is once you win the prize, you are going to give us a call when you want to come down and pick it up so we can arrange that for you and meet up with you and give you your prize. And, of course, one winner per household, please. If you won anything in the last 30 days, give somebody else a chance to win. If you won the same prize in the last year, we'll give somebody else a chance to win that also. So, and remember, your answer must match our answer, which is not necessarily the correct answer, but usually it is. Usually it is. Fill in the blank. Blank County is the only county in New Hampshire to be named after a landmark within its borders. Blank County is the only county to be named
I don't know if I'm buying this one.
A what?
I don't know if I'm buying this one.
Uh-oh.
I didn't make this question. So.
You didn't make this question. Well, nobody's calling either, so.
Oh, the phone's ringing off the hook out here.
Not ringing off the hook in here. There we go. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
I'm just going to guess. Is it Stafford County?
It is not. But it was a good guess. But it was an incorrect guess. So would an incorrect guess still be a good guess? I don't know. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us? No, it is not Coos County either. So we've eliminated 2 so far. Let's see what it might be. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Carroll County?
Carroll County. It is not Carroll County. Nope, it is not Carroll County. So, good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
All right, I'm going to go for Carroll County.
Carroll County? Nope, not Carroll County. It is named for something that, I'll say it's naturally occurring. in the, it's a landmark, but it's a natural landmark. It's not a monument or something like that. So within its borders. So good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer?
Hillsborough County?
No, it's not that one either. We're going through them. I'm very pleased that people know the county names. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us? Hello? Nope, not Grafton County. No. So I don't think there are many left, are there? Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes, Belknap.
Belknap County. No. I think there's only one left, isn't there? County. I only know like 3 counties, so I'm actually surprised that this was one of them I know. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer?
Merrimack.
Would it be Merrimack County? It is, in fact, Merrimack County because the Merrimack River runs through Merrimack County. So,
well, thank you.
Well, there you go. Well, no, thank you. So, and who's on the phone?
This is Dave Murphy from Motesboro.
Well, how are you today?
Great. How are you?
Great. Well, we have a $25 gift card for you.
I know, it sounds great.
To enjoy the Woodstock Inn Brewery. So, hang on the phone. We'll get some more information from you. So, Merrimack County. Merrimack. There we go. That's the one it is. All right. We've got more right after this.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Breakfast is served at Priscilla's. This Belgian waffle is made from Priscilla's special recipe, topped with ripe, fresh sliced strawberries and 100% real whipped cream. Located in North Conway Village. Feast your eyes on Cafe Noche's signature chicken Monterey dish, made with sautéed chicken and vegetables folded in a tortilla with thyme, garlic, and honey, topped with queso sauce. Or try a combination beef, chicken, vegetable fajita, made with a medley of fresh vegetables served on a sizzling hot plate.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Adventure Suites, North Conway's amazing theme hotel, keeps getting better. Now with a new restaurant and spa. Introducing the White Horse Saloon with full liquor license and pub menu. Cozy up to the bar, meet new friends, and soak in the atmosphere. Head to the new state-of-the-art spa for relaxing massages and foot soaks. Great for bachelorette gatherings and mom and daughter time. Just more reasons to love Adventure Suites, one of the top 10 theme hotels in the world. Stay in one of 19 themed suites, like the Treehouse, Nightclub, Jungle, Wine Cellar, Movie Theater, or the amazing 5-level Haunted Castle. There's nothing else like it anywhere. Each suite includes a state-of-the-art jacuzzi or hot tub, and high-end video and sound technology. Come in for a free tour and see for yourself. Adventure Suites is great for anniversaries, birthdays, or any celebration. Plan your getaway now at adventuresuites.com and find them on Facebook for discounts and promotions.
Step back in time, high above New Hampshire's Lakes region at Castle in the Clouds. Explore the 1914 mansion. Dine with a view on the terrace of the highly acclaimed Carriage House restaurant. Take a horseback trail ride or discover waterfalls along miles of hiking trails. Enjoy ice cream in the field and feeding the giant rainbow trout. A visit to the castle is a great day trip for all ages. For more info, including specials and events, visit castleintheclouds.org.
Lost River Gorge in Boulder Caves is one of New Hampshire's greatest natural wonders and an unforgettable adventure. Discover your adventure at LostRiverGorge.com.
Weather's perfect. Family's all together.
And we switched to Geico, save money on our boat insurance?
How can it get any better than this?
Dad, I just caught a goldfish.
There's no goldfish in this lake. Oh.
Whoa.
It's pure gold. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be rich!
It only gets better when you switch and save with Geico.
So, good morning again to White Mountain State. So, Cranmore Mountain has opened up their new bike park and already to rave reviews. So, let's talk to Becca Deshane and find out more about the new Cranmore Bike Park.
Hi everybody, you're watching White Mountains TV. I'm Chris Prue coming to you from our North Conway studios, and I am joined remotely by Becca Deshane of Cranmore Mountain Resort, and we're going to talk summer fun. Thanks for joining us, Becca.
Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure, and we're looking forward to some fun attractions at Cranmore this summer. You guys have changed a little bit to accommodate what's going on in our society right now. So give us a little bit of an overview. What is Cranmore going to be like this summer?
Yeah, so for those of you who have been to Cranmore, our summer operation is going to look a little different this year on the way how we have our different attractions laid out. We do have a few new and exciting things going into the summer, which we're really, really pumped about. We have our new downhill mountain bike park, which is opening this Saturday, June 27th. So we have 3 trails that are going to be located off of the top of the South Quad that are accessible by a chairlift, so you can load your bike on the lift. It brings you up so you don't have to climb, and then you could ride down. And 2 of the trails are super beginner friendly. They're machine built, so they're very smooth. There's no rocks or roots. They have really nice berms and very friendly riding for the beginner or someone who doesn't really have a ton of downhill mountain bike experience.
Right. These aren't just ski trails that you guys are mountain biking on in the summer now. You've put a lot of work into these. I've seen some pictures. They're what you call flow trails, and a huge amount of effort has gone into building these.
Totally. We started, we broke ground last spring, so it's been over a year of working on these trails. And like you said, they're not ski trails. We mapped these out working with a local trail builder. He's been working on them all last summer and all spring, trying to get these ready for opening weekend.
All right. And how is this mountain bike park going to work? Obviously, reservations are probably needed in advance. Give us some advice for those who want to try this out.
Sure. So we are really highly recommending everyone purchase their tickets online in advance, just to kind of limit the high touch area of the ticket office, and because we are limiting capacity during different times throughout the day to limit the amount of people in the park. We do have half day and full day tickets for the bike park, and we also have a bike park season pass. We have 100 of them available, and we have built in numbers each day to welcome our season pass holders to come to use the park. And they do have to make a reservation prior to coming as well.
All right, so mountain biking for the whole family at Cranmore this summer. What about your typical mountain adventure park rides? Are those going to be open this summer?
Yeah, so we will be operating with our mountain coaster, our giant swing, and our soaring eagle zip line. We will be selling those attractions in 2-hour time blocks this year, which is a little different than in the past where you got a full days of admission. But again, this is to limit capacity throughout the resort throughout the day. And we are limiting numbers during each time too. So again, we highly recommend purchasing tickets online in advance to get your spot and just to make it a little easier on everybody else.
Absolutely. And I noticed you have some attractions on the top of the mountain this summer as well.
Yes. So in addition to the bike park and the mountain adventure park with the 3 rides, we'll be operating the scenic chairlift in the same 2-hour time blocks as a third attraction.
So you can take a nice leisurely ride up to the summit. There's gorgeous views of the Moat Mountain Range and Mount Washington on a clear day. It takes about 10 minutes to get to the top. Beautiful views up there. And there's our Meister Hut restaurant at the summit where you can hang out, and we offer Tuckerman beer and Gifford's ice cream and some prepackaged snacks as well.
All right. Are you offering diplomas for guests up on the summit of Cranmore this summer?
We are.
If you missed it, Cranmore made national news this spring when they offered up their mountain to Kennett High School so that their graduates could take a chairlift ride, a socially distanced chairlift ride to the top of the mountain and receive their diploma in a way that I don't think was really done anywhere else in the country. And it was all over.
It was super unique and such a creative idea that the school actually brought to us. And we, of course, loved the idea, so we went with it. I'm a Kennett High School graduate. I know Ben Wilcox, our president and GM. He's a high school graduate from Kennett. A lot of us are. So there's definitely that emotional connection there.
All right. Well, kudos to Cranmore, and congratulations to all the Kennett graduates who received their diploma up there this spring. So lots going on at Cranmore. Again, Becca, what's the first step for people who want to enjoy some mountain adventure this summer? Should they go to the website? Should they call you directly?
Yeah, go to the website, www.cranmore.com. There's a ton of information kind of outlining all the changes that we've made for this summer with help on how to reserve tickets. We are enforcing mask zones throughout the resort, which is really for the safety of our staff and guests at the mountain. And that's primarily when entering any facility and in any queue line waiting. We are asking for everybody to socially distance. And there's a few other things in there, just a ton of really helpful information that will help make your trip to Cranmore a lot easier.
Spectacular. I know, everybody is this is kind of an experiment for everybody. All the attractions, all the restaurants in the Mount Washington Valley and throughout really the country are altering what they do. So it's not business as usual, and we need everybody to kind of understand that as we go forward. But resorts like Cranmore are doing their best to give you some fun this summer.
Yeah, we're really excited to welcome everybody back. It's been a long few months since ski season, so we're looking forward to summer.
All right, Becca Duchesne, Cranmore Mountain Resort, cranmore.com. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And we will talk to you very soon.
Get your brake service at North Conway Midas in the month of July, and North Conway Midas will donate 10% of proceeds to Jen's Friends Cancer Foundation. Thankful for the overwhelming community support they received during Kelly's recent battle with breast cancer, owners Ron and Kelly Monroe are returning the favor. During the Break for Breast campaign at North Conway Midas, get great brake work and support a great cause. North Conway Midas is donating 10% to Jen's Friends, who supports those battling cancer in the Mount Washington Valley.
For 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
When the snow melts and the air turns warmer, it's time to turn our attention to our houses. This is especially true if you're thinking of listing your home for sale. Spring and summer are the most popular home buying periods. Thinking of listing your home? Husband and wife team Eileen and John DeFeo of Badger Realty and DeFeo Construction and Property Management know exactly what to do to get your house ready for the spotlight.
Spring has traditionally been a very popular time to list in real estate, particularly here in New England. There are so many reasons why. Buyers can really see the most of a home during the spring, where in the winter you can't see maybe the roof, you can't see the foundation, you can't see the landscape. And there's also the ease of moving that you get in the spring and summer, where you're not dealing with snowbanks, and of course the factor of getting the kids settled in school before the fall comes and before the snow starts falling again. We do have a strong second home market here in the Valley, so of course in spring and summer we have a lot of visitors coming, and people have more time to view homes and take some time to check out different neighborhoods. So your first step should be to contact a realtor. Most people have some projects that they need to finish up before listing their home, and realtors really know where to get the best return on your investment. So aside from pricing, the most important factor in selling your home is curb appeal and just making that really great first impression. As you're getting ready to sell, you'll probably find that you have a lot to do, so it can be so beneficial to hire a company like DeFeo Construction and Property Management, where they have many years of experience in construction, property management, and just knowing what buyers are really looking for.
So the management side of DeFeo Construction and Property Management is that we provide a service where we help homeowners maintain their home, prepare it for rentals, prepare it for sales, if they're looking to sell or buy other homes. When Eileen and I work together on preparing a home for a client, we look at their budget, we look at the project at hand, and how the agent wants to present the house in staging purposes for the marketing of that home. So if you have a home that you are putting up on the market and you feel like you have projects that may need attention prior to your listing, it's important to bring in a contractor to address or maybe assess and consult with and what could be done, as well as using your real estate agent. Their relationship with the client, they build a trust for the client, so her bringing in a trusted contractor makes the homeowner feel comfortable in the services that they're going to be provided. We look for things that might be in code violation, for example railings. Do you have the proper heights and location for railings on your stairs, decks, interior staircases? We look at egress for windows and doors, and we also look for miscellaneous repairs that may be necessary to take care of prior to listing the home for sale. And if somebody buys a home up here, they want to use it part of the season, they may want to rent it the other part of the season. So another service we provide is rental management, and we become the point of contact for the tenants. We do the bookkeeping, the rent collection, the cleaning, the lawn maintenance, the plowing. It's a soup to nuts if that's what the client needs. Some clients manage the rental side themselves, but they just want the point of contact and somebody to manage the cleaners and the maintenance. So we can do as little or as much as that client needs. We pride ourselves in building a strong relationship with other local tradespeople. And if you have a furnace issue, being maybe from another state, but you're here on vacation or you're here with your second home, you might not know a plumber or an electrician, so our services help provide those tradespeople to the homeowner.
For property maintenance, construction, home improvements, and more, call DeFeo Construction and Property Management at 603-944-6078. To sell or buy a home in the Mount Washington Valley, contact Badger Realty at 603-356-5757.
Well, it's time for us to say goodbye for the day. So thanks so much for joining us here on this fine Sunday morning for White Mountains Day. And of course, we'll be back again next Saturday and Sunday, 7:30 to 9:30. Make sure you tune in with us each of those days. And of course, always keep the TV tuned right here to TV 16, Outside TV, for some great programming that you're always going to see. And thanks to Hans and Chris for running things in the other room. Gentlemen, good job. And this is Rob Clark. I'll see you next time on White Mountains Today.